again.
Hello.
We got a speed run for you guys. So this is Oracle of Seasons, all essences. It's basically all dungeons. We're gonna do some fun tricks, some manips, a couple clips, which you could consider glitches.
There's some really fun sequence breaks, some manips in this run.
Cool stuff.
A lot of really cool tech.
All
Doing all
right.
essences?
Yes.
So let's see. Are you okay? So we have a timer. Do you want to count me in?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. And we're off.
I'm gonna go to bed. If you need anything, leave it losses.
All right. So we've got a pretty chill introduction here. Not a ton of cutscenes, thank God, but first couple minutes of the game is...
The first 5 minutes, we're just going to play the game. Get the sword. No big deal. Talk to everybody to activate this flag for a cutscene trigger.
There's our girl Din. What could happen? Nothing
cutscene.
could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong.
I love her dress.
She's a babe.
Good dancer.
Also, I love the Oregon Trail
Spins.
covered wagon down there.
We are playing on BizHawk on PC.
It's on a BGB, the emulator.
BGB? Ah.
Yep, it's a Game Boy specific emulator. We need a very specific one so that our tricks actually work. We were playing in Japanese.
You using what kind of controller?
I'm using a SNES controller.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a Game Boy game, Game Boy Color game.
Yeah, so that tracks.
The
Yeah.
SNES controller is perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Just a USB adapter.
You know, I come from A Link to the Past, so I like this controller.
I come from a land down under.
Oh.
Can you hear the thunder?
You better run. Better take cover.
Do you like Vegemite sandwiches?
I don't actually.
You've had it?
I don't like vegetable sandwiches. No. There is some,
What does it taste like?
It's I'm sorry to my Vegemite people. What does it taste like? It tastes kind of like a veggie patty.
Yeah?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I don't know. Ozzy's in the chat like
4 p.m. game.
yeah.
let's
See,
go.
okay, so we're getting some validation here.
All right. The run's about to finally actually start.
Even the
this
natives
is
tell
improv.
us it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I mean it's like I think so. I sign up. My partner has this like where she gets this snack box from like different countries, and like last month we had India, so we got all these Indian snacks, which are really cool and novel. And like this month it's gonna be Spain.
Oh,
I
wow.
imagine like the U.S. one would have like a lot of not just like treats that we take for granted, but also like treats we don't necessarily like. Like I'm sure Twinkies would be part of that, and like Doritos, which are like fine, but like. So I imagine that like a lot of that food that we would consider like novel or like classic of like another country is probably like not their finest cuisine, right?
Sure.
Yeah, not
Like the
necessarily.
Vegemite.
Born and raised, still in Oregon, U.S. I think it sounds good. What Twinkies or Vegemite? I'm talking to Pikachu.
All right, first save and quit.
So, a lot of times, save and quits are to reset RNG. So, in this game in particular, the RNG can be rolled by slashing the sword, which is extremely convenient that gives you a pretty reliable variable, and you can listen to, there's 3
Oh,
tones
this
in
guy's
the
a punk.
sword.
Oh, there's 2 of them on me. That's all right.
Bruh. There's
Yeah.
there's a low, middle, and high tone, and we're looking for particular sequences of sword slashes on a lot of these hard resets for RNG manips.
Yes. So that reset we just did, that was a soft reset. We just wanted to get to the beginning of the cave again, just for speed. So we'll let you know when we do hard resets that actually reset RNG and
You'll see the Game Boy logo.
yeah. But yeah, coming up soon is the first dungeon. And a little over halfway through the dungeon, we will be doing a hard reset to manipulate a few things. There's a few things that we need to do to get specific outcomes. So one of them is spawning Maple, which you have to kill 30 enemies to spawn her. She flies around on her room and drops items. So we want to spawn her, so we're gonna kill some extra enemies in the dungeon.
When she does spawn outside the dungeon, what we need to do is start a manipulation going into Aquamentus, and from the time we start at the beginning of the dungeon all the way through killing Aquamentus and spawning Maple, we need to stay on the same RNG path to get Maple to drop a specific item called the Power Ring, which doubles the damage you take and also doubles the amount of damage that you do. Super useful. We will turn the ring on and off at various times throughout the run to either be more offensive or more defensive when it's necessary. But this ring speeds up the run significantly because we can kill things faster when we need to.
Yeah, so in this room, we're killing... You don't have... Okay, actually in this room you do have to kill all enemies to get the key, but...
there are predetermined enemies that you kill, and you have to catch a couple of the keys along the way.
Yeah, kill a couple. We're gonna kill 7 keys, in addition to all these enemies that we have to kill.
And it's the ring saves so much time that going out of the way for those random Stalfos is super worth it. And these Zolls,
Nice.
cute little guys. That was good RNG.
Beeflink, are you in Australia?
4 p.m. gang.
Oh yeah, they said it. Okay.
So yeah, there's the 8 Stalfos. There's 3 Moblins that we're gonna kill in a little bit here. 1, 2,
Yes,
3.
we're just getting the predetermined kills and counting to 7
4.
bats.
And we need at least 3 more. 4 for safety, just in case.
And other than that, the first dungeon is just a lot of basic movement. We don't have a lot of fancy items and movement abilities yet, like the Rock's Feather or a Cape or...
I'm gonna go out of my way to kill this guy, because we need to. So yeah, the RNG minute, it's also gonna give us good Aquamentus RNG. Because he's got a troll move.
He does a charge attack, and we really, really want to avoid that.
We want to avoid that.
So we set the
we don't have
RNG
time for
seed
that.
to not only avoid that, but also do the other things that we want at the same time.
Alright, we got a mini boss coming up here too. Hopefully we can get a quicker kill. So we're gonna pull out a bomb. And yep, he ran into my sword.
Nice. Wow.
This
Quick
pair
kill.
of enemies,
Woo!
you only need to kill one of them, so you throw the bomb and catch one of them in the corner. You'll notice that many of these rooms are modeled after Zelda 1 rooms.
Yes.
This dungeon, in fact. Oracle of Seasons started out as a Zelda 1 fan remake.
I didn't know that.
That's why you have Aquamentus in Dungeon 1.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so in a couple rooms here, we are going to do a hard reset after we kill the 3 moblins. So I'm going to do the hard reset and listen for a sword slash pattern. I want to hear medium, medium, low, high, or like medium, low, high, or just a high. So I need to be careful because I can't have less than 1 heart going into it. Also, if I bop these guys into the pit, it doesn't count as a kill, so we keep that in mind. Okay, so everybody be quiet for a second, because I need to listen to my sword slashes.
That means you two, chat. No shenanigans.
I'm gonna mash fast through this to set the RNG. Okay, let's see. How does it sound? Perfect. Alright, and I need tight movement, because enemies also roll RNG. Okay, that seems good.
And on that note, we also have some very specific walking paths on some of the overworlds to manipulate.
Alright, I gotta
walking.
listen real quick. Hold on. Perfect. Medium, low, medium.
Aquamentus quick kill. Good boy, no charging. And we should be on the minute for Maple.
Alright, so this seems good. Once we get out of this dungeon, I need to do 6 more sword slashes. We're gonna listen for specific tones.
Once we get
Medium,
the
medium,
ring,
high, medium, high, high. That's what I want to hear.
there's buffered inputs for the walk in the overworld so that you exit the screens at particular times so that you roll the correct RNG seeds on every screen and the enemies just get out of your way. Very convenient. Somebody took the time and tried every possible combination and
go.
figured this out.
Alright. Quiet time just for a sec. Perfect. Now check this out. Yes, that looks good. That looks good. So I can tell by like the pattern of the items on the screen and the fact that she dropped a potion on my head. We're in good shape here. So not only did we just get the power ring, she also gave us a potion, and
We held that slash in the screen transition so that we could spin that bush without rolling RNG.
yes,
A
so
lot of this is calculated movement.
we're continuing the RNG manip right now. So I can't be accidentally slashing my sword or any of that, and we need good movement on the screens with enemies, because if the enemies stay on the screen for too long, they will roll RNG to a further position than we want. So that looks good. This is pretty chill. We're just gonna walk over here. We have Rosa, our date. So,
We've also manipulated the best RNG for the hide and seek game.
yeah, check it out. So she's gonna walk around the screen, and this is a stealth thing. She can't see me, or else it's bad news. So she does have RNG here, and all those manips is giving us the best, the fastest pattern. The fastest pattern. So I did 2 slashes on this screen and the previous screen to keep it going. And I think we're doing good. Things are going okay.
And Rosa is Subversion, right?
She's Subrosian.
I would love to see Subversions come back.
I would love to see Subrosians come back.
Is
What a
this
cool
the only
race.
game with Subrosians?
It is. To my knowledge,
They're not in ages, are they?
no, the Tokay are in
Alright.
the ones that are in. Oh.
Bye. Where'd she go?
Mm-hmm.
This is a really good run so far.
It is. I'm happy with it.
Who do you think would play Rosa in the movie?
Oh, dude.
We don't have opinions on actresses.
Nick Offerman.
There you go. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Chat.
Eh?
I can do whatever I want. I have a permit.
So we had an extra slash there, and it doesn't matter because we end our RNG manip. Or I'm not continuing it. You can continue the manip at this point, but I don't really find it worth it. It just kind of there's some enemies in the future of this overworld that will kind of be out of your way, but I don't think it's that big of a time loss to not do it. And if you screw it up, then you wasted time because it involves more sword slashing, and it's a whole thing. So we're not gonna go for it. Okay, so we're about to get our first season.
Pikachu 420 says this run is so amazing. I appreciate you so much for showing us this.
Oh, Pikachu. Thank you. This run is incredible. It's a very, very, very fun, satisfying speedrun. And there's so many cool tricks and manips that you can do, but they are totally optional. You don't have to do them. And you really won't lose that much time not doing them. It's not mandatory at all. So you can really take it to whatever extreme you want.
Just someone who's like a casual enjoyer of this game, watching you do it and like how dialed in you have it, it's really kind of like shows me a new side of this game. I'm looking forward to seeing this run.
Oh, awesome. They're here, man. Thank you. Okay, so we just got the Rod of Seasons, and we also just picked up Fall, so now we can control the seasons. We can change them to fall specifically on those little stumps. So we'll be doing that a bit here.
And it's basically a movement item. It lets you access new parts of the overworld every time you get a season.
I love that part of the game. It's such a fun casual because of that. Like,
The game lets you see things that you can't do yet, and you have to come back when you get the right season.
It's really good about that too.
Oh wait, we got winter. We don't have fall. This is winter.
This is winter.
So, this is winter.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can freeze the water now, because before there was deep water, which we couldn't
Like
walk
I said,
through.
movement item. It lets you freeze the water. Now we can access this portion of the map. So it hard requires you to do the hide and seek and go to Subrosia first. Unless, of course, you're doing glitch heavier categories.
We are gonna see some glitches in
that's
this
the
run,
wrong
right?
thing.
We're gonna do, it's more so movement exploits.
Gotcha. Okay.
I meant to put shovel on B to save a menu, but I put it on A, and that's fine, because now we have our sword to kill enemies in the way if we need to, which is honestly probably a good idea for marathon safety. Oops. Okay.
So we're not ever going out of bounds. 25 from Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
And with that, oh, we're so close, chat. We just have $5 more until we hit that 9,500 mark.
Donation.
Donation.
Alright, so this is Dungeon 2, Snake's Remains. This has my favorite music in the whole game.
Yeah, quick facade in D2 definitely counts as a bug. It was not intended, I'm sure. But that's what we mean by exploits. It's in the game, we're not going out of bounds.
Yeah, so we're playing in Japanese, so the facade quick kill, that's a Japanese exclusive. And you know, fast text is cool too.
And we'll point out more about what's happening when we get there, because there's going to be a mini-boss that you don't ever get to see in this run.
Okay, so we're coming up to a pretty big RNG room, the room after this room. We gotta bomb some moblins, and they can kind of go anywhere. But if we did continue the manip from before, oh nice.
That was really
And
nice.
fun
That
fact,
was
you
good.
can
That was
actually
good.
slash them over the gap, which...
I learned that from watching Popsicle Sticks Casual this game. I'd been
Nice.
speedrunning it for a while, and I saw her slash them over that gap. I'm like, wait a
Never
second, I
discount
do
what you
that?
can learn from
Get outta
people that
here.
don't know they're doing it wrong.
Yeah, right? Okay. So we're coming up to a fun room. This is actually one of my favorite rooms right here.
So this is a
I
timed
just
room.
like the movement. Actually, that's not going to work, but it's fine. It's fine. You can
There's
mess
a little
up
bit of a
like.
buffer.
Then you can mess up twice if you're
This
fast.
chest will
Oh, whoops.
despawn
Our movement's
after
bad.
a
That's
specific
okay, though.
amount of time. So you need to break all 6 of the correct blocks and get to the center before time runs out and the chest disappears. And we need this chest because there's a key in it. But if you make one mistake, perfectly fine. Okay, so this is a soft reset, so...
Yeah, we just want to get back over here, and I'm gonna keep holding this in case this bully is in the way. There we go.
We don't have sword equipped because this menu is
Marathon
atrocious.
safety, that's fine. I might get my sword out in here if these keys start being annoying. Yep.
This is one of the few Zelda games where it's possible to not have a sword currently equipped.
Also, I'm looking at my rupees. We're good. You want at least 10 rupees? There's rupee pickup in a few rooms if you don't have it. You gotta pay Blano to fight him and take his boxing gloves.
We'll get there after this dungeon. We have to rescue our little animal friend.
Okay. First underground room. This one's not bad, but the underground rooms in this game are some of the hardest rooms in the game. And this one is not bad at all, but in D3 there's some stuff.
It's nice that they expanded on the underground concept in the dungeons quite a bit. Some of them are pretty difficult movement puzzles. Yo,
There it
Beefling.
is.
9,500 even?
Bringing us
Thanks for the $5
nice-
dono beef.
even number.
I feel like we're gonna hit 10k by the end of the marathon. What do you think, guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, check it out, guys. So this is Facade. I'm gonna kill him without even spawning him, so...
Normally a face appears in the floor and does things to you. If you don't enter his activation range, you can just throw bombs And
Easy video game.
there he is. His damage hitbox is active the whole time. Huge oversight. And this is a good example of like just knowing things about the game will make you a better player. It takes no skill to do that.
Now that's the easiest fight in the whole game by far.
Perhaps in the whole series.
Probably. Okay.
Name an easier fight than literally throw 5 bombs. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Right. Cool, so we're making our way to the Dongo King and a couple rooms here. Super simple boss. It's just like Moogle Mania Zelda 1, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Not quite, but.
Yeah, again, we're going off of the pattern of originally being a Zelda 1 fan game. Level 2 is the Dongo. And this time, he likes bombs okay, but he doesn't like spikes for some reason. Even though he is a spike.
Never thought about it like that.
Like a double negative sort of thing.
Alright, just one more and he's gonna charge at me here. Out of the way, nice and easy.
Would you say this is the second easiest boss in the game?
Like main boss fight?
No, like if face is the facade is the easiest.
Oh no, Aqua Menace is so easy. You just slash.
Aquamenace.
You just slash him. Especially with the manip, it's just it's
True.
so free.
There's so
But
many
this is like the third.
so many contenders, but some of the bosses in mid to late game get very tech heavy, extremely.
All right, so I'm having a good run so far. I'm plus 16 seconds on PB, which is good. My PB is an hour, 52 minutes, 37 seconds. So I've got a little bit of buffer. I was like, yeah, I should be able to do this in 2 hours. I think we'll be okay. Okay.
Still waiting for Dig Dogger and Manhandler.
Oh, we'll get there. So yeah, first 2 dungeons are free. This is where the game gets difficult. And this overworld is pretty fun. So we're gonna do a hard reset with some RNG minips to spawn Pegasus seeds in the grass.
Yeah, right now Pegasus seeds are a premium commodity because the more you get, the more fast you can go.
Yeah, so there's no boots in this game. If you want to go fast, you have to use a consumable.
And every single one of
You
these
only have
things
so many.
is accounted for, and we
Yes.
manipulate dozens.
Yes, there's a very specific seed route. Nice, it's the right ring. Good.
So this is the power ring. Like I said, it will half your defense and double your damage, and we can turn it on and off at our leisure. So depending on if we want to be more offense focused or more defense focused, sometimes we need to damage boost, and having the ring on is very bad.
Did I go down and open up the...
Yes.
Okay, good.
We have to go down to the screen below so we can activate the warp point for later on in the run.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's a longer walk back. It's not a deal breaker, but it's slower.
It's just bad. Okay, so we're heading up to Blano. We got our rupees. In a good fight, we only have to hit him twice. It's literally just button mashing. So let's see if we can do that.
RNG game.
It's not RNG. It's all mashing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Mhm.
I don't
Yay!
actually.
Oh, okay. I thought we got it.
I don't
That's
actually
fine.
play this game. I've just watched a lot of runs. Huge fan.
I agree, Pikachu. I'm excited to see how Spawny uses the Pegasus Seed because that's one of my favorite items in this game for obvious reasons, as Spawny mentioned. And
So
yeah.
there's a lot of situations where you can get more jump distance out of a Pegasus seed than intended. Like, if you jump on the last 2 to 3 pixels of a ledge, you can jump a tile farther than you were intended to be able to, and it breaks a lot of puzzles in this game.
Yes. Yes. Alright, we got Ricky. So he can... We don't have the Rock's Feather yet, so we need him to help us get over these gaps.
He is our temporary movement item, if you will.
Yes, and he can also climb up cliffs. We're gonna hang on to him for a little longer. Alright, bye.
Yeah, you can get good mileage out of hits with careful movement and good pause buffering. And by pause buffering, I mean you want to be moving toward the edge and pressing pause so that in between the time the menu is loading, you can see how many pixels away from falling you are.
Alright, so we're gonna get the floodgate key? Yeah, floodgate key right here. And then I'm gonna do a hard reset. We're gonna set some RNG and just try to be real careful. Save, hard reset,
so we
and
can
mashy
do
mashy.
RNG manip with slashing.
Okay. Yes, so not only are we going to manipulate the game into giving us 3 Pegasus seed refills, which it's 5 seeds per refill, which is pretty nice. We're also going to manipulate to giving us the best star ore RNG.
So Star Ore is a Subrosia item that you need to essentially use as currency to get Rosa to give you something.
Yeah, we can buy the ribbon with a star ore. Okay, those Tektites look good. That's letting me know the RNG is in position. Yay. Yeah, so there's 4 different screens the star ore can spawn on. So with the manip, it should spawn on the fastest screen. Sounds good. They're right out of my way. These guys should be. Oh, that's okay. It might still work. We're about to find out. I believe it'll still work. It's just going to be a little different. So I'm going to do some sword slashes here soon, and we're going to. I think we should still be able to set it up. I don't think that'll be a big deal. Okay, so let me listen to this real quick. That's perfect. Okay, so seeds, good.
So you essentially just need to compensate in the future for RNG that you rolled wrong previously.
Right, like usually I would have to slash more to get to that, and it's fine. And I'm gonna listen real here again, so let me just check this out. 5, 6, perfect, okay. So that's good.
And
So
as you see,
this
some
is
of
our
these-
star ore screen. Let's see what we got. Hey, it worked.
Some of these manipulation chains can get quite convoluted. That was like 15 slashes.
Mm-hmm.
Something nice for the lady.
Yeah.
Eh.
I love the shop music in this game.
Oh, it's so good. So, RNG is also affected by screen transitions, so I can't just go on whatever random screens I want. I have to stick to the path, and I didn't mean to do that.
It's
'Cause we're supposed to
worked
do
that
this
way from
shit.
the beginning in Zelda 1. Like,
Should hopefully be okay.
Zelda 1 in particular, you know what the enemies are going to do based on the path through the overworld that you took and how many rooms you've been in. It's all accounted for.
The grass is slow, so I tried to walk above it. We did it successfully. Yay. Okay, so we gave Rosa a bow. Now she's on a date with us, and she's gonna help us break into this temple here. That's what I mean. Very romantic.
I like that you used the key, but she was holding it the whole time.
The key that looks like a spoon, you think?
It looks like a spoon. I'm sorry. It's definitely a spoon.
slow. See? Okay, so once we go back to the overworld, I'm gonna do some more slashes. I think because I did an extra screen transition, it might be RIP, and it's not a big deal if it is. But let's see. I'm listening for low, medium, medium. I screwed it up. Oh. Okay, well, I got one of them. I'm happy with that.
And
I will so take that.
It's
so,
possible we got that seed by random chance also.
It is, yeah.
But that's
Okay,
fine.
so-
We take random seeds.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have 5 less seeds than usual, so I'm just gonna use less seeds in this dungeon. Not a
We
big deal.
Essentially get to choose where our time loss is going to be.
Yeah. We'll lose a little time, but no worries. I will so take it. Okay.
For some reason, spamming the shovel at these guys flips them over. Really great.
It's great, yeah.
Never would have guessed this in a casual playthrough.
Yeah, so we don't get the shield. Usually you use a shield in here, which takes time to get from the shop, so we just don't. Alright, so this is the claw game. This room sucks. But we got this. Uh-oh. I screwed up the movement. I'm just gonna be careful. Whoops. But don't worry, we get to revisit this room later, so I'll show you how to do it then. Luckily, we get to do that awesome room again. So this was in the claw room. That was the first time I actually turned the red ring on. So the red ring is active right now. With it on, those wall masters go down in 2 sword slashes. And I'm gonna keep the ring on for a little longer and turn it off before we get to some mimics. Not these mimics, but some other mimics. And I would usually use a seed here, and there's another spot I would usually use a seed that I'm just not going to. I'm gonna keep track and count 5, and we'll be back to normal.
So I just had to look it up out of curiosity, but Omega Xeron in chat is listed as a 153 in seasons currently.
Oh, cool! That's awesome. We're
Welcome in,
really
gamer.
close in skill level. Do you currently play, or? Okay, we got hit there. That was dumb, and that's alright though. Okay.
Alright, we got our jumpies.
Alright, so we're coming up to an underground room. This was like the first room I really had to practice a lot. The timing is kind of weird.
Super
Well, we got
rusty,
this.
haven't run in 4 years,
Oh,
which
wow.
means that was before a few of the current tech was found, so
Oh,
153 is pretty solid.
Impressive.
Yeah. You ever gonna come back? Any plans? Ooh, thank you, Heart.
I forget you can just jump over the trampoline in this game.
Oh, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Don't gotta walk all the way around.
Said he did the old hide and seek
Okay.
and old hyper slingshot. Been thinking about coming back.
I didn't know there was an old hyper slingshot. I don't know much about the lore
It was
of the speedrun.
It was the one Like TGH made that tutorial, and there was a new tutorial for Hyper Slingshot that had just come out, and he's like, "Don't do this one."
Okay. Okay, the underground room went well. Awesome. So we're gonna go back to the claw game, and I'm gonna try to do it properly for y'all. Turn the red ring on.
Red rings, so we kill these guys in what, 2 hits instead of 3 or 4.
Yeah, 2 hits instead of 3. The optimal for this room is like extremely difficult. I do like the first part of the optimal and then just kind of figure it out.
Don't want to hit that button. It's very tempting, but it's very bad.
And just so you know, for safety, we're gonna health up.
Alright, so we got the squid mini boss. Can you tell me more about this?
So it's possible to do in a 2 cycle. It's very unlikely I can do it in a 2 cycle now. With the red ring, they take 2 slashes each. You literally just pull them out of the water and slash them twice.
So you're able to get 2 squids in the same cycle?
Yeah, and it does depend on RNG a little bit. Like, oh, we almost went into the warp. That would have been not great. Okay. I don't have much to say about it.
Okay.
I could use some more practice.
You just never said much to me about it, and that I guess explains
I don't even
why.
remember the name of them. I'm not gonna lie. But eventually, it comes to a point where you can't slash them. Like, once they start walking back to their home, you can't slash them. They got those iframes. Okay, I'm gonna do a hard reset here. We're gonna get some more Pegasus seeds. I'm gonna listen for some slashes. Okay, so after this, I want to hear some things. Okay, what do we got? Perfect. Check this out. We got seeds. Beautiful. Alright, we're on our way to Moth.
So, Moth is pretty quick. Either way you slice it, but he's either going to start by flying left or flying right.
We want
Flying
left.
left is very good, but you're only going to get an extra half a cycle on a good right side fight. Easy.
Oh, thank God. Because I was a little lower on health than I wanted to be. And for a right Moth, I usually do take a few hits. So I'm super pumped he went left. Thank you, Moth.
Squid Boss is weird as long as they haven't taken damage yet. They don't get their iframes for a while. I made a consistent 1 cycle because of that. Interesting. So you can just pull them all out of the water and go nuts on them.
Alright, so we got through the first really annoying dungeon. 3, 4, and 5 are tough. We've got a pretty interesting overworld here. Oops. So, we're gonna do hide and seek skip. This is the first super cool trick, I guess you could say. I mean, I guess Red Ring is cool. Power Ring, but,
There's this rock in Subrosia that most players that are really into this game know about, where if you pick up this rock, it just never respawns, and you can use it to skip some things later, but we're able to jump into a pit and go like a pixel out of bounds to grab it from the wrong side, and it's a very cool setup.
yeah, so we're gonna do, it's a bomb jump and a wall clip to get over a gap you should not be able to get over. We're gonna fall into a pit intentionally to set up a subpixel. And,
So the
it's
subpixel
pretty
value
specific,
basically
all of
just
this.
lets us stand inside this pit and
Yes.
do this really cool setup.
Alright, so let me focus here for a second. I need to get on some specific pixels. That's perfect. That's good. And gonna wait a second until that runs out. Looks like I need to be 1 more to the left. So we'll do a little buffer. Hopefully that's good. 1. 2, 3.
Wait.
Unfortunate. We have to do it again. Not a big deal.
We're counting bomb flashes. You just throw the bomb at the right time.
Oh, that was perfect. Okay. Okay. I know that's good. Gotta have our seed active, so now it's active. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Wow.
Not a big deal. Just a 30-second time loss by screwing it up.
And
but
it's still super worth it because it saves like 2 minutes of overworld
Yeah.
travel.
so not a big deal.
So it's a net gain all day.
All right. Sweet.
Nice job.
Thank you. But it does, you know, if you have to redo it, you take more damage, you use more resources. You know, it's not my favorite thing to have to redo, but all good. We've got some extra time baked into our time slot in case we make some mistakes. So
Yeah, so 2 years ago when you did seasons for the ZD Marathon, you had to do the D5 first route, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I think we did a different route, and to be quite honest, I don't really remember why.
It's because you were paired up with Josh and that's the route he knows.
Okay, so check it out. This rock that we lifted up is gone, and we're able to come back over this way.
For some reason, that rock in particular just never respawns. Makes it very convenient to get around now. And since we can get around now and go through the top path, we don't have to go through the lower path later, which would activate a 2-minute on-rails cutscene, basically.
Actually, no, I don't need that. We can jump now, so we are gonna do this and try to do that. Okay. With some sad RNG. Okay.
It does respawn. Ooh, we have Nehru in the chat.
Ooh.
Oh, I
Hey,
just I was
Nehru.
trying to think. It was like the Nair, like
Nehru.
Nair.
Alright, so this is the overworld where we use all 3 of our animal companions. It's a very long and complicated overworld. We do a lot of chores.
We
Is there a
just set
reason
up
you went to that house?
Yeah, we just set up a save and quit location.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna get Gale seeds here. We're gonna warp to get more Pegasus seeds, and then we're gonna save and quit. And
Gale
pop
seeds
out
are a
at,
consumable that let us fly to warp points.
The save and quit will pop us out to. That's the wrong location. It's okay.
It's interesting. I don't know if there's any other Zelda game where you need consumables for fast travel.
I don't think so,
I highly
and
doubt
it's honestly that's one of the hardest parts of this run is just getting to know your seed route.
Because we have
Total pain. But
5
worth it.
more consumables in the seed satchel that you wouldn't have in a normal Zelda adventure game. So our dinosaur creature friend can swim, which is super convenient. He can also go up waterfalls.
Jump out. Yeah, so you know we can't really do that on our own. We
What's
don't
his
have
name again?
flippers even yet, but we'll have them soon.
Dimitri.
Demetrius. I knew the
Dimitri, yeah, he's my favorite. Cheddars, do you guys have a favorite animal companion?
I like the blue bear.
I like the
this,
blue bear
this
too.
puzzle here, you do not need to hit all of them at the same time.
That was unlucky.
You just have to
Here we
hit
go.
all 4 of them on the same sword swing. We get it on a technicality.
Yeah, the game wants you to think that you're supposed to push them all together.
I feel like that is an
do a
unintended
spin.
bug.
Totally. That's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah, you're just not doing the puzzle the way they want you to do it.
So we show him the membership card and we get
Flippies.
flippies.
There's a really blue nose.
Alright, so back to our.
I feel
save
like
and
some
quit
of the
point.
palette sets in this game are just because it's Game Boy, you can only do so much on it.
For sure.
Like
It's
they
way
they
more
would have made this
colorful.
fish way more colorful if they could have.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of how very similar fish in like Echoes of Wisdom, for example, right? In a similar scenario.
Mhm.
Has like that, not super bright, but it's
And some of these guys are just
Oh my
straight
God.
up,
Actually, I will do that.
straight out of Super Mario Brothers.
right.
Like there's Goombas in this game, I think.
I think there are. I don't think they're in our run. That does sound familiar. Yeah, we don't get to see them. Okay, so this is a clip. You're not supposed to be able to grab Kojiro from that side, and it's the easiest clip ever. You nudge into the mushroom and you got him. Nudge into the mushroom, hold the bracelet, and you're there. So that's a
Yeah,
That's an
nudging one
easy one.
pixel into things can do some very wonky things sometimes. They did not take their collision seriously enough back in the day.
okay.
So we feed our bananas to our blue
Banana.
bear because for
Our
some
blue
reason
flying bear. Oh, thank you, Heart.
blue
Dun,
bears
dun,
eat
dun.
bananas. You figure it out. I have no idea.
Blue flying.
Dimitri,
bears.
yeah, he is the best. But I get why people really like Moosh. Look at
He
this
was
guy.
moved a tile over in the EU version. That's
Huh.
really interesting.
That is really
Wow,
interesting.
So
I
they
wonder why.
figured they must have figured that bug out by that point.
Oh, interesting.
So
a
this
lot
is
of
a
the-
save and quit point we're setting up again too.
Gotcha.
A lot of non-Japanese releases of games, because they would just release the initial version in Japan, and then when they released the American and EU versions, they had found a handful of bugs by that point. So like in A Link to the Past, I know, for example, the Japanese is the only version with the 1.0, and then the US has 1.1 and 1.2. So you can't do fake flippers in English. It's just how it is.
Alright, we want winter. Here we go. Winter. Oh god.
Hello.
Rude.
And then of course friendly RNG.
There's nothing I can do, literally. Okay.
Okay,
I have to
brother.
be on the other side. Oh my god. Just come here, dude. You are a punk. There's literally nothing I can do. I should have reset the room. It's fine.
You just had no way of knowing that he was gonna troll you that hard. It's like
He was trolling.
the gamble
My
of waiting
God.
for him to get his life together was worth it, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah. Alright, check it out. So we've got a jump here. I'm gonna get on a half tile and just buffer a jump.
Nice.
And you really, probably shouldn't be able to do a 2-tile jump with your level 1 feather, but
Omega says spins work there no matter what.
oh, thank you, Omega. That's a hot tip.
Learning new tech in real time.
I'll take it.
I'll get that.
Okay, well, we lost some time on this overworld for sure, and I am not dying there.
Would you like to die in the entrance of the dungeon, or is there farmable health? Okay.
This health eventually. No, we're fine. This is fine.
In some games, some situations, it can be worth it to just pick a convenient spot to die when you enter a dungeon. Because you'll just get a health refill for very minimal time loss. Alright, this is the minecart dungeon. Oh yeah, that's true, you have the potion, you can't just death warp.
True, that would have been really unfortunate.
I'm glad I didn't talk you into attempting.
No, I wouldn't have done it anyway. Don't worry. This is way too cozy.
See, this is why I'm just the viewer and speedrun enjoyer. Oh yeah, this song is a bop, dude.
Oh yeah, this is like the favorite music. The popular vote. And Cool, so we entered the dungeon with 13 Pegasus seeds. That means I didn't screw up my seed route in the overworld, which is great. This one... I tried to jump, but I can't because I don't have my...
It's a bit of a callback to Zelda 2 tech where you jump into the key as it's falling.
Yes. That's what we wanted to do. I'll get going. Ooh. Okay. Well, we got good Zol RNG. He actually didn't spawn anywhere near me. Okay. Gonna jump over some enemies here. Alright. We've got a downstairs room right here that is sometimes cool.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay. Got your potion still.
I am going to do something. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Just totally casual it. It's fine. And actually, there's this next room. This is like one of the only, like, I feel like this is one of the only really good death warp rooms. So we're actually gonna do one in here.
You have a potion.
Oh, true. I shouldn't do that. That would have been bad. That's so true. Thank you.
Welcome.
Would have been really bad. Okay. We might live through this room.
Unlike most other games in the series, potions auto fire on death. They're like fairies.
Alright, we used our potion. And I'm cool with that. I'm glad we saved it all the way to Dungeon 4. So like I said, 3, 4, 5 are pretty tough dungeons for me. So, I'll take it.
It's really fun how in this game, every quest that you do gives you a new movement ability. So the way you play the game just gets progressively more crazy as the run goes on. Like now we're dashing and jumping over enemies. Before we were carrying bushes to use as a potential projectile in an emergency.
True. Alright, so we got our red ring on, so... Oh, I don't need that. These guys are gonna die in one. Nice. That's... You can't lift a pot with a feather. What?
Another very rare instance where the lifting item isn't equitable. That's pretty unique.
I hope you guys are enjoying the marathon. Thank you, everybody, for watching and for donating, and it's just crazy. Y'all have raised a ton of money for No Kid Hungry.
Yeah, could not do this without you guys. It makes a huge difference. That room is
Okay.
hard to do without taking damage.
Yeah, the jumps are kind of...
So tell me about Aghanim.
So we've got 3 of them. 3 Aghanims, and 2 of them are false. Well, this guy is a shadow, so that tells me he's real. Ghosts don't have shadows. So, torches need to be lit. Whoops, I need to dodge. It's fine. He just needs 1 more slash. We've got our red ring on, so it's super easy. 1 spin, 2 slashes.
And the shadow comes onto the
Not much
screen
else to say.
before the Aghanim sprites, so it's super easy to track him. Budget
Mr.
Aghanim, named
Backup.
Agunima.
Agunima, yeah, that's actually what he's called. Okay, so I'm
See,
gonna
this is-
remember to turn the red ring off next time I'm in the menu. Because I've ripped so many runs by forgetting to turn off the red ring and accidentally eating damage everywhere. So we're good now. Okay. There's a lot of save and quits in this dungeon. It's got a pretty ridiculous route. This is like the dungeon, like when you start to learn this game, you screw up the route, you're like, oh my god, why don't I have this key? What's going on?
Yeah, you do 4 save and quits in this dungeon, I think.
At least. Oh wait, I'm
So
going the wrong way.
for a while, when you were making your initial notes of this game as a brand new beginner, you would use the colors of the rainbow in ascending order
Yes.
to mark the paths through the dungeon after each save and quit.
Yeah, I
and-
made these little maps.
And this one
This-
had all of the colors.
Yeah. Yes, it did. Oh my god, my maps, I forgot about those. Classic Satan.
Now we follow the green path. Now we follow the blue path.
Oh, he's in my way. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we get this chest now that those torches are lit. And then just try to be careful. I'm just gonna wait, dude. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take it easy.
Eventually, we get the boomerang, which turns those guys into health. What a concept.
Okay.
But-
Alright, this next room can be a little trolly.
For now, we just have the slingshot, which, as you probably could have guessed, is another movement item.
So hopefully there's no keys in my way. Ah! There wasn't a key, so I just shot early. Now we get an extra ride on the cart. Hey.
More minecart time?
Yippee.
Say it isn't so.
Please don't.
There's nothing you can do about that. The guy was just
It's okay.
already in the spot when the jumping animation started. That's good.
It's fine. Keeping my sword out. Might need it. Oh, bye forever.
Alright. The key is in the eye. Save and quit.
Okay, that should be our final save and quit for this dungeon. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to the boss. It's Goma. But it's Crab Goma. He's a little different.
So Crab Goma is pretty fun. So he lifts up his claw, and you have essentially a 2-pixel window horizontally where you can shoot a seed past Goma's claw and hit him in the eye. If you manage to do this, what is it, 15 times?
15.
You can kill Goma without removing his claw.
Yep. I'm gonna
And-
stand on very specific pixels to make this happen because it's very unintended. I'm gonna do something I usually don't do just because I kind of want a heart, and we probably won't get one.
You have to jump and dodge the crab hammer, and if you're really tight, you can get 3 seeds per cycle. Yeah,
Wait.
Goma is fun. That's one way of stating it. So it's possible to make that gap with a Pegasus seed if you're on like the last couple pixels, but it's like not super worth it in this situation in particular.
Okay. So I'm gonna get closer to the TV. I actually need to look at these pixels. I'm actually gonna just like sit here. Alright. Okay.
We go to Ember Seeds when all the scent seeds are gone. And just keep on trucking. A couple more seeds here.
There we go. It wasn't perfect, but we're out here. We're out here.
Getting through this fight alive in a marathon is pretty good.
And if you're like, if you're good, you can do triples. You should be able to get 3 hits before he charges you.
How much does he charge you?
How much? What do you mean? Oh, stop. about a tree fitty. Okay, so let's see. We're about halfway done with the game. I'm plus 2 minutes and 25 seconds on PB. So that's honestly, I'm cool with that because
We did a lot of safe movement. We lost our potion.
we lost our potion. We did safe movement. We didn't game over, and We're on track to be under our 2-hour limit.
We're doing the speedrun math. How should I feel about my pace right now?
Yes. Thanks, Beef. Okay.
Oh yeah, the shirt is in reference to Spawny's full Twitch name being Satan_Spawn.
Oh yeah, Kirk Hammett was wearing that shirt at the Metallica show I went to, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get one for Moogle.
Gotta run. We'll keep a tab open. Appreciate it, Beef Link. Thank you for chilling
Good night,
and
Beef.
donating, dude. We'll be done with this in about an hour.
Ooh, we're coming up to one of my favorite parts of the game. So we're gonna go into Subrosia and get the Big Bomb. It probably has a different name than that. But the movement is really fun here. We're gonna jump over some
Jumping over
lava
stairs
holes.
is fast.
Lava holes. Lava gaps. Whee!
It's super fun that you can move left and right while you're in mid-jump.
Yay! Got it. You know what we're gonna do with this bomb.
I'm not sure. We had to make some emergency schedule changes because Wind Waker went a couple hours long, and
Yeah, yesterday Wind Waker, yeah, it went long, so they had to, I believe they're cutting Forward Swords.
we had
To my knowledge, most recent knowledge.
We were supposed to play
trade slots.
seasons last night, but we had to condense that time slot and move seasons up to tonight, so one other game got cut for it.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, sacrifices were made to keep the marathon on time.
Yeah, so you just get to watch one player Zelda right now. We did a very cool Four Swords segment towards the beginning of the marathon, though. You go into the videos
Yeah, we always
on
do.
this channel. You can rewatch it. It was pretty fantastic.
We do a 4-player playthrough of Four Swords on the GameCube every year with 8 different teams. A Link to the Past, I believe, is
Yes.
6 a.m. local time, if I'm not mistaken.
You are not mistaken. In fact, we will both be playing A Link to the Past in a few hours.
We're going to be doing a really fun donation incentive for that game where every time there's a donation, one A Link to the Past speedrunner and one A Link to the Past casual player are going to be teamed up. Every time there's a donation, those players switch places.
Oh my god.
So-
Seed died at a very unfortunate.
It could happen at some really funny times, like in the middle of a boss fight, or
I wonder, like, are you allowed to click start at least? If it's like during a boss fight, like I'd like to click start. Be like,
I would
start
s-
hand over the.
I would
control.
say like no, because it's
Hopefully.
not your turn anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
That would be pressing an input when it's no longer your turn. Seems like against the spirit of the competition.
Are
So-
we have all 4 seasons now. Look at that. Okay. I need this.
Ah, okay. I know Cat IRL and wanted to give her a hard time while she was on screen.
She might be playing another game. Oh shit. Okay. D5. Whoever wanted Dig Dogger, it'll come up soon.
Oh
Well, in
yeah.
a few minutes.
And we have Manhandla on deck.
In the on deck. Yes,
Manhandla is warming up. He's in the on deck circle.
yes he is.
Oh, it was her last scheduled. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to play out now because the marathon spreadsheet that we have is no longer accurate with the recent changes.
She'll probably still be around and on stream at some point.
Just wondering, do we still have Wand of Gamelon coming up?
I believe so. I believe that will be after this. Pretty sure. Heyo, this guy can be a troll. Did you know that?
P-hats are probably my top 5 of most annoying enemies, up there with Dead Rocks, Keys.
Oh, Dead Rocks. They're so bad. Alright, save and quit. We've got the magnetic glove. The best sound in the game. Am I right? Don't have to answer that. But in fact, though, the longer you hold the glove, if you're in air, the faster you move. So sometimes we'll kind of extend being in the air when we, could be walking because of that.
Oh, you mean more ear damage?
Yes, more ear damage. Exactly. Click the button.
Yeah, Dead Rocks are not a friend of the stream.
No. Absolutely not. Come on, buddy. Okay. Sometimes you get like a good seed drop, like a random seed drop that benefits you. But that was a mystery seed over there. We don't really need that. What's this? I'll take a heart. Okay, so we have our ring on, so that we can just spin these guys one and done.
You have to remember which order you killed the statues, and you have to pay attention to the direction that the sword rotates, and open the chest in the same order that the statues died.
Yeah, so we
Super
want to do
cool
it the
strat.
same every time. You just want to.
Consistency is speed. That's a quote from Fricker22. Shoutouts to that guy.
Yeah. Wherever you are, Fricker. I shouldn't have gone this way. I could have gone that way, though. I should have just stayed over there. I usually go left first, but it took me too long to realize we could have just done that. That's fine. Anyway, what's going on in your brain?
Just looking for the next thing to comment on. Ooh, that's a really annoying sound.
No! Okay, it's actually fine. Like, falling in there isn't that bad, because you...
That's not bad. Sometimes voiding out can benefit you.
end up
There's a
right
couple
there. It's
instances
really
of that
okay.
in Wind Waker.
We're coming up to the Detroit Tiger mini-boss. That's something to comment on.
Yeah, so this fight is pretty free with the power ring.
You know what? I'm not going to use those, because I used one in the wrong place. We're just not going to use one here. Sacrifices. Come to me. Thank you. So we've got a pretty fun quick kill strategy for the tiger. With the red ring, he just needs we do a spin, a slash, and another slash. So you can do the spin and the slash very quickly before he starts moving around. And then with the right movement and a jump that's timed appropriately, the final slash is easy. Because if you've played him before, like, he's got a couple patterns where he rolls around the entire room and then he'll expose his tail, and it's kind of takes a long time. But this shouldn't be bad. So we need this. I'm just gonna double check my ring is on. Yep, we're good.
Drum the Nut says,
Hold on.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
Indeed.
Oh, this might work. This might work. Oh, thank God. We accidentally screwed up the movement, but I was able to get a third slash in that first cycle, or first phase, I guess. Okay, anyway, that was something to go on.
Have some good news for you, Chatter. Says, nice, that's cool that there's a Detroit Tiger mini boss. I'm currently wearing a Detroit Tigers baseball cap and
Ooh.
shirt, since my family are big Tigers fans.
Oh, very nice.
I don't know any other Tigers fans.
So we live, like, in Ann Arbor-ish. So, fun fact. We are also big Detroit fans.
Yes, we are, and the Tigers are doing amazing. So, go Detroit.
Losing streak aside, they're still pretty solid.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Anyway, this isn't a baseball streak.
Or is
Could be. So the underground puzzles get way more fun now that we have more movement options.
Okay, that
Oh.
worked. That worked.
that was really cool.
Okay, that could have been better, but it's fine. Okay, we're coming up to the boss here. This room is really stupid, and I don't like it, and that's how I feel about
Stupid room, noted.
it. Honestly.
This movement is really fun though if you get it. So you jump diagonally
that's
and
so
then
cool. Well done.
so
No.
this boss, my philosophy with this boss is you
Can't even see him.
corner him with the ball, and then these little guys, you have to squash them. You kind of just assume that they're going to be in the middle of the room because they will be eventually. We're going to.
It's fine.
We just barely missed the one cycle.
Oh my.
But yeah, you pretty much just assume they're going to run through the middle of the room eventually, and a lot of times you get good luck with them. Super unfortunate, but we got him into.
No worries, no worries. We're out here.
Let's have to wait for a little bit. What dungeon was this?
5.
5. Okay, nice.
Those-
Okay, we got through the annoying part of the run. Yay!
Those little guys control you very badly.
We killed the babies. Hooray!
Killed the babies, but did we feed the children?
We're gonna
Right.
after this marathon.
For
Fact-
those of you
Yes.
who don't know, we're supporting No Kid Hungry, and they do a lot of things that benefit legislation, programs that give kids access to food. They help start programs or get those kind of programs going in schools and community centers. They provide refrigerators, delivery trucks, and stuff that helps improve access to food. So with what they're doing, they're able to estimate that $1 provides 10 meals. So your buying power goes a long way. What time? I don't have the exact time.
I
but
want to say it's 7 local, 7
7
p.m.
local.
local. Let me look up real fast at the schedule. Or if someone in the chat just types exclamation point schedule, a link to the schedule will come up as well.
A link to the schedule. What's that game?
A link to the schedule.
That sounds horrible.
It's just
That's
it's just
not my
me.
favorite
It's me
Zelda.
wearing a green hat, optimizing my Outlook. Nice. Yes,
Oh.
it does indeed end at 7 p.m. So for those of you watching, our last game slated to start at 11 a.m. tomorrow is going to be a run of Breath of the Wild where we have 4 players playing, and I believe the gimmick is they all have to do the dungeons in a different order. But I could be wrong.
So that gem we just got there, we need 4 of those to access the Lost Woods area for the sword upgrade. So some fun stuff going on there. Just some chores that we have to take care of in between dungeons.
Yeah, we went around and collected a few gems just now. We have all 4 of them though, so let's see what happens when we insert them into this wall here.
Do we really have all of them? We're gonna find out.
Don't scare me, Moogle.
So I just want to say this song, easily my favorite song in the
Slaps.
game.
It's so good.
And
yeah.
in my humble opinion, the most underrated song in the entire series.
I agree. I said D2 was my favorite song, but like this slaps so hard. It's right up here with the ruins theme, Tarm Ruins.
Harm Ruins, yep.
A link to the schedule might be my new favorite dumb meme.
A link to the schedule became Majora's Mask. That's messed up, man. Majora's Mask is my favorite game. That makes me realize it's true.
For my for casual running, this is my favorite part of the game. This sequence.
Yeah.
You get to use all 4 seasons to
Yeah.
solve puzzles. It's so fun.
This
So
is a really
cool.
difficult puzzle, and
Yeah,
this is
it's
one.
really bad.
When I first came to Zelda Dungeon, I was in the middle of casual playing seasons, and I got stuck at this part, and I came up to Mossie's and I was like,
Oh
dude,
yeah.
I was gonna go to the Zelda Dungeon website, but I figured I could go straight to the source. Help me out.
That was like the first thing we did at our first Zelda Dungeon marathon. Yup. I was like, hey, you can ask like the guy for help. Go on. We rolled in at like 4 in the morning and hung out with Mossies and learned how to play the game. It's great. So usually when you casually play this game, there's a trading sequence, which is so cool to do. We don't get to do it in the speedrun though, which is it would waste a lot of time to have to do it. So I'm okay with that. But it gives you a hint on how to solve this puzzle because this is like a Lost Woods area. If you keep going left, you're gonna come back to this stump, right? So we're setting up the seasons from coldest to warmest, and we're going counterclockwise, direction-wise, starting with the west.
So
And if we did it right, whoops,
it's a complicated-ish puzzle.
there we go. All right, we're out of those woods, thank God. All right, we're pretty close to Dungeon 6.
Rando has a nice quality of life for this. You can input a direction when changing seasons to go to a specific one instead of cycling through them all.
That's really fun.
I feel like you would probably
Okay.
really enjoy seasons, Rando.
Well, yeah. If I enjoyed randos, I probably would.
That's fair. You're
Not that I don't.
not really a rando enjoyer.
I'd rather play the same game over and over again in the same way, not randomized. But maybe one day I will like them. I respect it, and like sometimes we'll do archipelagos with friends, and it is fun. Okay. Cool. We got our healths. And we're
This
gonna-
song is really, really good.
The one in here or the one we just heard?
No, the one that you just heard outside.
Pretty cool.
The song is not as good.
Nah, it's not like the best track.
There's
Oh
a lot
my.
there's a lot of snakes in this dungeon for not being called Snake's Remains.
It's true. They're literally everywhere.
Wait, snakes or are they ropes?
They're ropes.
They're ropes, yeah, but I mean, come on. Ropes are
Aren't
snakes.
they always ropes?
They're always ropes.
Alright, so we got a big strat coming up here, so let's see if we can do it. I want this, and I need my gloves set to south. Let's see.
Set your noise gloves to south. Wouldn't be remains if
That's
they were
fine.
alive.
Okay.
Also,
Danger
Danger Noodles.
Oh, we love Danger Noodles.
We have a Danger Noodle. His name is Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, my pet snake. We like snakes in the Satan household.
He's an albino corn snake.
That's awesome.
So he's Anery, he lacks pigment. He's gray with black stripes. He's adorable. Shoutouts to Leroy, I miss you. And our cat Slash.
So I can
Will be
just.
home soon.
Calm down, bro.
Omega says I love how they're called ropes, so I can just call them Nope Rope.
Oh,
How do you
dude.
fall through the last pixel of the floor like that?
It's really dumb, and now I'm a little off, and it's okay. We're just gonna not jump on it.
It's okay. We're all off. It's 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so God,
We need the sword. It's time to
it's
panic.
fine. It's fine.
Now he's gonna go away until you put the sword away.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, maybe we won't put the sword away. Okay, so this is a 3-tile gap, and if we set it up right,
If you start a seed, and then in the menu, what
There
you
we
want
go.
to do is hold the jump button while you're closing the menu. It'll do what's called a buffered input, where it'll jump on the first available frame, which
Yeah,
is
it's pretty great.
super useful.
yeah, it does that with all items. It's one of the, I guess, perks. Perks?
A lot of games don't have that ability, and sometimes you really wish you could buffer your inputs because
Yeah.
you can take as much time as you need to set it up.
Like some parts about this game are like the jumping mechanics are a little clunky, for sure. Not gonna lie, but there are definitely some positive things to it. Okay, here we go. We're about to get a very cool item. I'm gonna open up A, so we save a menu because I wanna take that item out now. Yeah, so we don't get the level 1 boomerang in this run. We just get level 2. We don't really need the boomerang for anything.
Funny, because when I think of like really cool weapons, boomerang isn't usually what comes to mind, but in this game it's definitely...
Right. Yeah, so level 2 boomerang, if you let out the boomerang and hold the D-pad in specific directions of your choice, the the boomerang will go whatever direction you want. I'll show it to you soon when we need it. Okay. I think we want this out.
Yeah, ropes have this unique property where if you're on the same tile as them, they'll just charge you until they hit you. Which can be useful, but a lot of times it's super annoying.
If we nudge in there, that spinner doesn't come out, that middle one. Okay, yeah, so check out this boomerang. We're gonna... Pretty fun stuff.
When's our favorite game, Snakes and Ladders?
Eels and escalators. It's gonna be a few screens after Vire. So... Let's get one. Whoa. So there's a big RNG room. There's literally 2 switches on the floor. You get a 50% chance that you'll hit the right switch. The right switch will open up a ladder. The wrong switch will drop snakes on your head.
It's literally just a coin toss if you
yeah.
get to go up the stairs or you have to reset the room and try again. And it's really funny when you have to try like 7 times. It does happen.
Crap. It's fine. We're gonna take the scenic route because we're really enjoying this ride. So yeah, we're gonna have a Vire fight. But 2 rooms after we will have eels or escalators. And if chat wants to vote on what they predict, eels or escalators, you are welcome to. So eels are in reference to the ropes, the snakes. Escalators are in reference to the stairs, which is what we want. We want the stairs to spawn so we can progress. And if they don't progress, if we get the eels, you just leave the room and do it over.
I'm not
So you let me know
familiar
what
with
you think.
whatever they did in Ages. That's one of the few games in the franchise that I literally have not played at all. Which I really should at some point.
We should, because I've played it Ages is like a game that I'm saving as a treat. Oh, there's one more down here. I'm like, why is this block not pushing?
Seeds?
Yeah, it's not a big deal. There's like seeds all over the dungeon.
Okay. There are certain points in the game where the game gives you too many seeds.
Well, I guess there's not seeds all over the dungeon. It's just... I have enough for what I need. We're almost done with the dungeon. Boing? Oh, see, that can happen. Did you see that?
That was a little
That's a
trolly.
thing that can happen.
He's just edge guarding like a pro.
Oh yeah, we upgraded our sword, by the way, so like we can slash pots now, which is great. All right, so this is Vire. This is the trolliest boss ever.
He can charge you or he can go around the circle
Yeah,
and
we want him to charge us because we want to spin him. Okay, that's good. The circle is not great.
and if he goes
sometimes
around
he
the
just does
loop,
that.
you want to throw a bomb at him to kind of speed up the process a little bit.
Okay, we timed that better.
Hopefully he comes to the middle. There we go.
Oh, good boy. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Definitely seen worse.
Seamers, yeah. Yeah, we'll take that. It's fine.
So the ring is off now.
Ring is off.
So now we're in defense mode. And, you know, having the sword upgrade and the power ring means we do 4 times damage now in some cases, I believe. Don't quote me on exact figures, but it's.
Alright, this is
it's
eels or
compounding.
escalators.
That makes
Let's
sense.
see what happens. Escalators!
Hey, marathon luck.
Yay!
So you step onto. Okay, so there's 2 switches, but it's RNG.
Yeah.
It's completely 50-50.
Interesting.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can just throw gale seeds at those guys and they fly away.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Super chill.
Oh, we almost did it in one. It's fine.
It's pretty spicy when you get it in one.
There's a like decently consistent way to do it. I just haven't studied it in like 2 years. Please. And this one. Oh wait, not that item. This item. Duh. So that switch is kind of up there in the middle. If there's not keys in your way, you can just kind of aim at it. Yay. I literally just tried to pick up that pot like you would pick it up in Minish Cap, which is a game that I'm playing right now. Can't do that in this game.
So this is Manhandla, the Chew version. And he has this unique property that he moves faster the fewer heads he has, so you want to try to damage them as equally as possible.
Preferably.
So that way, ideally, the last head will only have 1 damage left on it before it breaks.
It's gonna be okay, everybody.
Okay.
It's fine. Look at this troll. What a troll!
He missed
my
you by
God.
nothing. Okay, so we boomerang him a few
God.
times.
Oh my god.
It's good. We break open
Wow.
the juicy center
God, that was something.
and get the Tootsie Roll.
Nice.
Oh, thanks, Coms. Alright.
Yeah, also the mouth of the quadrant you're in will literally never open. So you have to swing the boomerang around the backside and get it on the return trip. It's a good boss design, but it's like difficult in execution.
It's like a very hated boss in the community, as you can see why. You know what? I need to re-up on Gale Seeds. Sometimes you get a Gale Seed drop, and it's really nice, and we didn't get one, and that's fine. Wait. I just screwed that up. Hold on. There we go. Alright, we're approaching the pirates. So we're gonna do another RNG manip. Let's try that again. There. Now you shouldn't be able to throw a boomerang through 2 blocks like that, but if you time it right, it's possible. Okay, so here's the captain guy. He wants us to get him a belt. So we're gonna do that. Hold on a second. This is a hard reset here. I screwed it up, so we're gonna try again. Okay. So we need tight movement. There we go. That guy rolls RNG. I don't want him moving longer than we need him to. But we're gonna go on a treasure hunt in the desert. But if we pull off the manip, Our treasure will spawn in the earliest location.
Yeah, again,
It's like the Star Ore, one of 4 locations.
Yeah, 1 of 4, and we want to set it to a specific value so we don't have to go hunting around.
I'm gonna take some intentional damage because I'm gonna do a couple sword slashes, and we have beams noises, so it's hard to hear the sword slashes if you got the beam noises.
This is the really hot set, getting rid of the sword beams.
Okay, so I'm gonna listen for a high tone. I'm gonna go slow. Perfect. That sounded great. I'm gonna not touch the sword because that'll screw it up, potentially. Okay, so let's get our bracelet.
And this manip is more important because if you get the wrong location, you have to go back to the top right and start over.
We got it. So this is the rusty bell.
And you also
Isn't
get
it beautiful?
seeds off of this manip.
Yes, we do. So we're gonna keep the minute going. Okay, what we're gonna do is warp to the question mark tree here, and we're gonna use our boomerang and hopefully find something nice in here. Yes, look at that. Perfect.
And that's a concept that's really important in speedrunning, is that manip doesn't necessarily save time over just YOLOing it, but it gives you a faster average time, which is really important in a lot of cases. Because it's not about what you can do, it's about what you can do consistently.
Alright, so we're gonna take the rusty bell to these nice Subrosians. And they're gonna they're gonna shine it up nice and turn it into a smooth bell. Hooray. Thanks, bro. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. So silly. Don't you just love Subrosia? I would live here.
It's pretty charming. It's got the Link to the Past Dark World trees.
Okay, so I need to be very careful. We never explained hide and seek skip, like...
So if you go too low on the screen here, it will start the hide and seek sequence, which is another one of those instances where the 2 Subrosians will run around in circles. They'll steal your Rock's Feather, and then you have to chase them and go get it. We don't want that to happen.
We do not want that to happen. Yeah, so the hide and seek skip we did earlier, we talked a little bit about the setup, but usually they steal your feather and you have to do this whole stealth mission to get it back. So that skip avoids that whole stealth mission, but yes, you can still trigger it in this overworld, and then you have to do the whole stealth mission, and you just... This late in the game, it's not good. Not good.
How do you feel about this? They steal your feather and give you the best weapon again.
The rock. The rock's pretty cool. I mean, you can swing it around, throw it at people. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad weapon.
It's just not worth the 2-minute time loss.
It's not.
Which is unfortunate that we can't have nice things.
Mm-mm. So we're coming up to Explorer's Crypt.
It's legit the strongest weapon. Master Sword is 5 damage. Fool's Ore is 12.
That. It's an actual weapon. Are you serious? Anyway, in Explorer's Crypt near the beginning, we're gonna do a post skip. This is like the hardest trick in the run. So there's a lot of mini bosses in Explorer's Crypt. The Guineas, those little ghosty dudes. That dungeon, let's see. If we do it right, we can skip one of those fights and also skip
Oh, did I miss the pirates?
the end of the pirates.
It's the end of the pirates,
So
yeah.
it's-
You can still hear it.
You didn't get to see the pirates get seasick. Yo, what's
That's-
up, Bisho? Welcome back in.
Bisho.
Seasick. And then, yeah, I like the little song when the pirate ship is sailing in.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's also a really good jingle. There's so many good little songs
Ah,
in
my
this
space
game.
little wall. That's fine. Oh, that's low. Oh my god. We can pause buffer. There we go.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do here is called a pause buffer, where what you want to do is be moving towards the pit and then press pause as soon as you move the slightest amount to cancel your movement.
Bisho, you coming to O'Hare? You coming to hang out with us tomorrow? You're gonna go see the band from Vermont play at the United Center? That's where I was tonight.
So we have a super cool setup coming up shortly here.
Alright, so I'm gonna bomb this left wall, but I need my speed seeds going. We can't be in this room for too long or else it sends it to the beginning of the room. See
Whenever
how-
the torches go out, you get warped out of the room. So this puzzle is intended to make you go fight one of the Poe sisters deeper into the dungeon, which loses a couple minutes, and that will cause the torches to
cycle,
stop
that's good.
going out, so you can get down the stairs. But if your movement is literally perfect, you can get down the stairs before the torches go out.
Yep, so we're lining up, getting things where they need to be. I'm gonna use it. Oh, the what? The bomb didn't work. Shut up. What? What do you mean?
That's never happened before.
It has never happened before. Oh my god. Oh, I was so in the zone too. It's fine. We got extra bombs, we got extra seeds. That's crazy. Okay. Yes.
This is like the big movement tech in this portion of the run. There's another one in the next dungeon that's really technical and cool.
That's crazy.
I can't believe you didn't break the door.
There we go. Okay, so. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Wait till the seed goes out. I don't want it to run out at the wrong point. Alright, now we're gonna try it. I know after all that build up. Okay. Should be good. We gotta try it again. Dang it, dang
You
it.
missed it
So
by-
close too.
Missed it by
alright,
a
it's
couple of
alright.
pixels.
Yeah.
It's very, very close. And all of these buffered inputs have to be within just a few frames.
Hard dungeon, hard dungeon.
Very, very tight.
Now I'm unsure if that wall is still going to be open or not. I feel like not. Okay, it is. Can we get over there? Okay, good. Okay, we got this. We're gonna try again.
Yes.
There we go.
Bisho,
Nice.
are you also a seasoned speedrun enjoyer?
Okay.
Like I said, that trick saves a bunch of time, so second try is super worth it.
You still save time. I don't know if we saved time with the mistake of the bomb, but you know, who's counting? Oh, that's good RNG. We'll take that.
There is an extended manip that gives you the correct placement of the statue in this room, but we didn't go for it.
Yeah.
Seasons enjoyer, but don't know the
Boy,
run.
oh
Okay.
boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So now that we have our health boomerang, we can just turn this bubble into a fairy. Not on water.
Okay, I need to focus real quick. Sorry,
Okay,
sorry,
my
sorry.
bad.
No, you're so good. You're so good. Okay. Okay. Just, I want to be really careful for obvious reasons.
Only the round ones, okay.
Okay, we've got some jumps coming up that are super specific. Well, moderately specific. Okay, that's good. Not good, not good. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. What we should have done on our reset dungeon thing is get that health. That's what we should have done.
Mm-hmm.
That would have saved us.
Do we have to post skip again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Boy.
More spicy movement.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. We're all warmed up now. Beautiful. Okay. And we already got that key earlier, so we don't gotta worry about that. Oh, and that's really good RNG. That's the best spot I can get. Okay. I feel better now that we have all this health anyway. You know what? Okay. We're about to be right back where we were. This is like a super complicated dungeon. There's a lot of tech. A lot of just crazy jumps with specific setups. I'm looking at a lot of pixels. You know, we usually use a seed in here. You know why we died? That's why. I didn't take the ring off. And this is why things have been going poorly. But it's cool. And you know what? Actually, I usually keep it on for the next room anyway, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so these guys are really annoying. Come here. Okay, there we go. A heart. Okay. We're back on track. Yay. This is what I need. Yeah, rest of this dungeon, a couple fun jumps. It's mostly business as usual though. In Dungeon 8 though, there's a very, very cool bomb jump and wall clip that saves like 5 minutes. So we've got something cool to look forward to for sure. This room has seriously been giving me problems. No way, dude. I'm just gonna go. It's fine. Oh, I forgot a way to do this too. Oh. Okay. All right, here we go. We're still alive.
That's messed up with Yolo back there.
I should have done the safety. Just for safety. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay, we got this. Alright, we are almost out of sight, I promise. Should I load a save state?
Wouldn't be a bad idea at this point. Yeah, just get back there. We have emergency save state packs. We're gonna get through this run.
You know, I don't want to go way over my time slot, so we are going to do this instead, and that's okay. So I doubt that this save state has post skip on it already, so we're gonna do a couple extra rooms at the end, so we can, because we are, I think, missing one key.
What is Zelda ILs? They did individual levels of Zelda 1 as 9 individual races, and points were awarded depending on what place they finished each dungeon race. So there were 6 players, and they all went to level 1 to start, and the first person to finish level 1 got 5 points. Next got 4, then 3, then 2, then 1 and 0. And yeah, they played through the whole game that way, all starting the dungeons at the exact same time, and most points won the race. Yeah, the cape is a crazy good item.
Yeah, so our Rock's Feather's upgraded now. Pretty great.
And you have to jump slash these Moldorms because these broken floors are on a timer. If you stand on them for too long, you'll fall through. But you can jump slash these guys and never fall. Not all Links wear capes, but this one does.
This one does, yeah. Epic chat.
Zelda, I love singing.
That'd be a great stream title.
I love Sue.
Yeah, we're always looking for good stream titles. Not all Links wear capes.
I think we've got a couple good ones. Seasons Beatings. It's a good one.
So
That's a really good one, yeah.
It's really bad. Really good.
Yeah, there's a,
Oh, C.D. Gonzalez. That's another one.
C.D. Gonzalez, yeah.
Yay. Yeah, so we don't have a key. So we're gonna do this thing I haven't done in a while. It's fine though.
I still think Seasons Beatings is my favorite. Nice.
something can't
you.
control my elf. There's a good pun in there somewhere.
Lack of elf control. That's a pretty good one. Alright, let's see where this guy spawns. You can spawn anywhere. Okay, cool.
Pretty convenient.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the key. So yeah, when you do nail post skip, you don't have to do any of this here to get this key. It's great. It's great. You just dash up and boom.
So, as a bit of a negative to the Rock's Cape, it's very difficult to control it in tight spaces, and this is an example of that.
You fly different lengths depending on if you have a seed on equipped. If you're using a Pegasus seed or not, like you'll fly farther. So like we screwed that up a little bit, and our Pegasus seed ran out, so like the timing was all off and stuff.
What time is this segment scheduled to end?
2 hours after it started.
That's definitely not true.
No? What do you mean?
Oh, so it would be. Did we start right at 3:15
2:15?
or 1:15 rather?
1:15. 1:15. It was a couple minutes after.
Okay.
Only a few though. Yeah, I might go a few minutes over. I will go a few minutes over.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be closer to 3:30 on time.
Yeah, and I think that's fine because you started a little. You said you started on 1:15.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are scheduled.
I can give a better estimate once this segment's like done. Look at my splitter and see.
All right, so we're taking the ring off for Gliok.
Oh, I didn't. Did I?
Or did you turn it on?
I was checking to make sure it was on. So the ring only. Oh, hold on a second.
Nice.
My bad.
Good night, Thor Talk. Things going well.
Good night, Thortalk. Thanks for
We hope
checking
you
in.
wake up to 10K as well, both in your wallet and for No Kid Hungry.
10K in the wallet would be massively hype.
Yeah, we would hope that you would put some love in.
All right. We have the seed of life. Make of that what you will.
Oof.
No pun intended.
Yeah. It should
Oh,
be
man. I never thought of that.
Pretty rough.
This is the kind of suggestive humor you can get at 3:13 local time here on the Zelda Judgment Marathon.
Woo!
After
That
all.
joke makes itself.
Chad, if you're loving what Spotty and Moogle are providing for us right now, some really in-depth, like practically instructional. I would say instructional commentary. I'm worrying a lot just watching them here. Show some love for them by making a donation, and show some love for No Kid Hungry by making a donation, so we can get some meals to some kids in need.
We're also loving the lore that our friendly chatters are dropping.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is. I feel like. Well, I have little comparison because this is only my second marathon, but I feel like this year, a lot of these late streams have gotten a lot more hype and a lot more interaction than last year. I feel like this was great. I think Early Between Worlds late night stream was great. Hope everyone sticks around for Wand of Gamelon after. Are we still doing Wand of Gamelon?
You definitely can't sleep on the ZD graveyard shift runs.
No, I feel like this is where the magic really happens. Last year, during Link Between Worlds, we had like borderline philosophical conversations, groundbreaking stuff that would have brought you to enlightenment. So don't forget to tune in when you should be sleeping. When we should be sleeping.
Don't forget to be awake when you should be sleeping and
Yeah.
watch video games instead.
Yes.
It's what we do here
it's
at
for the
Zelda
children.
Dungeon
It's for
Marathon.
the children. It's
Yeah, it's for the kids.
It's for their health, not yours.
This house is located in a temporal vortex. Time does not exist here.
True. I'm gonna
Why would
become
you
rude.
throw bananas into the volcano?
Yeah, that Subrosion's real confused. You don't know what's going on. He's trying to make some fried bananas.
I'm helping. Yeah.
Alex.
I'm helping. Here.
Oh,
The neat thing about
One for
that
the
jump,
homies.
though, is it's literally like an 8-pixel window to make that jump. It's massive. They didn't try very hard to not make it intended.
Alright, we're approaching Dungeon 8.
Say, are we gonna
So-
get any new movement items in this dungeon?
You
Like
know,
the hyper slingshot, perhaps?
No, we're not going to get the hyper slingshot, perhaps. We're gonna skip it. It's gonna be great.
Screw that piece in particular.
Lordy. I don't even know how to do this casually. You have to push some things around. It's actually supposed to be really simple. There. First try. Okay. Not a big deal. We got fairies coming up too. Don't y'all worry.
Like it never happened.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we've thrown stuff into the
Flying up
volcano,
the stairs.
we can go into the Angry Mountain.
It's the dungeon with the anxiety-inducing music. Don't worry, we won't be here long.
At least not the first loop of the dungeon. We skip a lot of rooms.
Lots of rooms. Oh, rooms.
At least it's not Ages D8. I can't wait to not enjoy this song that I don't know yet. So here we're going to intentionally walk off the edge again to set up a specific subpixel value, and then when we move to the correct pixel, drop the bomb and throw it on the right
Whoa.
window of frames. It's going to allow us to stand inside the wall again. And now that we have the combinations of seeds and Rock's Cape, we can jump really far. So far, in fact.
Alright, hold on. Hold that thought, everybody. 1, 2, 3. I gotta redo it. All good though.
Have to reset the subpixel value again because the down press not working.
Has to be a very specific down press, of course. Bomb, down press, seed. Okay, there's one flash. And we need to jump on the 2.5 flash. And I'm gonna do that. Right there. A short jump. It's not that we have the cape. It's all about the long jump. Don't do it, dude.
The Moldorms will absolutely do it too. It's crazy how trolly they are. Take ring off.
I don't think it's on. I'll check. Okay, this room, this here room. Kill all enemies room. Oh. Hopefully that Keith just comes back to me. Come back to me, Keith. Where are you? Yeah, it'd be cool if I could see him at least. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah, double frame perfect is not fun. This game runs at 60 FPS, I believe.
Yes, it does.
Double frame perfect is not fun.
Okay, we're back on the horse here. Yeah, so the hyper slingshot skip. After we have our initial setup, you have to move down exactly 3 pixels, followed by exactly 3 more pixels, drop the bomb, move down exactly 3 more pixels, turn on your seed, and on the 2.5 flash, do a singular jump. Not like a long cape jump, just a short jump.
Little tappy.
Little tappy. And if you do that while holding down right, you clip into the wall. Remember when we were just in the wall?
You guys can finish. Take your sweet time.
Oh, cool.
Finish.
Okay.
That's
I
perfectly fine.
should be done in like
Probably have-
10 minutes. Yeah.
So we
As
need
an
to
ETA.
we need to get somebody on tech to switch over in like 10.
For that. I will go away for
Cool. Yeah, after we're clipped into the wall, you pull out another bomb while you're still holding down right, because you don't want to leave the wall. And then once the bomb explodes, and there's a huge window for that part at least. Oh, wow, we killed him with the cart!
Incredible.
I didn't know that was possible. That guy's a troll, too, so...
And the bats aren't trolling?
Only
Okay.
little.
I think these guys look like they have gigantic afros, if you can imagine that as hair.
I see it, Moogle.
But does chat see it?
Looks like an angry Jimi Hendrix.
You're gonna get one more chance to see.
Yeah, look at him. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna throw the final crystal into the final subrosion hole.
One more chance to grab your blue crystal.
Yeah. It changes the landscape. It'll allow us to get to the boss, Medusa head. What a great boss.
Good thing we're never gonna just accidentally hyper slingshot skip it home.
What? Oh, that one has a fist. See? It's like... Okay.
Okay, so now we have Medusa. This boss can go really good or really bad.
It's gonna go good, I believe.
I believe too.
We're fine.
Medusa is chill if
Jeez.
you, yeah.
Okay. Red ring equip. And get in position. Okay. It's fine. That's how you're supposed to do it. But we're doing good. Yay, easy boss.
We're doing great. We
Woo!
have like 5 minutes left.
Alright, y'all ready for endgame? I sure am. It was a decent segment.
So
actually.
Onyx's castle is really quick room gauntlet. You just gotta kill a bunch of enemies, 2 mini bosses, and then we kill a giant dragon for some reason.
Yeah, why not? Oh yeah.
Because lore or something or other.
But we can't forget to visit our happy tree friend again. One more time.
Yeah, with the sword upgrade and the power ring, we're gonna spin Onyx, what is it, like 10 times? And you can get him in a kind of soft lock where you just jump between his hands and do spin jumps.
I actually don't know how many times it is. Something like that. Might be 8.
So the whole final boss fight can be something like 20 seconds if you get him stun locked. Which, again, it's got to be one of the quicker boss fights in the entire series as far as that goes. But it's not free by any means. That was Blob.
Bit of a pain to learn Onyx's second form, but once you have the timing, ain't so bad. It's the combination of timing and like learning the jumping mechanics, which are little jank.
You do tell me that jumping is janky all the time in this game.
It's bad, but you kind of get a feel for it eventually. But learning, it's like, bro, what's going on? Why isn't it working? But the community is really nice and helpful, and they helped me figure out what I was doing wrong.
And big shout out, Omega. It's been fun having you in chat.
Yeah,
Colorful
super cool.
commentary, super insightful.
Seasons is a great run. It's not the most active community in the world, but if you do want to learn this speed run, their Discord, like, there's always people there to help.
Yeah, a lot of these smaller speedrun communities have some truly diehards that are always down to give advice.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's end this. Yep, okay. So we've got the Wizrobe room. Where's the green one? There you go. Almost had a 1 cycle. I'll take.
We'll call it a 1.1 cycle.
Back. I was being lazy.
Yeah, we had a similar thing with A Link to the Past. Like,
Oh god.
Rando and Archipelago are keeping the game alive for sure because speedruns have really died off in the last. It peaked like 7 years ago, and the speedrunning community hasn't been.
Oh, this is Facade, by the way. Remember the guy that the guy we killed earlier? And we didn't see his face? That was him. There's the refight.
What dungeon is this?
Nox's Castle. This is the end.
Oh, this is the end. Okay.
Yeah, this
Perfect.
is phase 1 of the final boss.
Oh yeah, I remember this now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will let our next contestants know.
We're getting to refill bombs, and then you have to wait for the spiders.
Alright, 6 spins.
I really love how the game just expects you to know that the Rod of Seasons knocks the crystal away from Onyx.
Yeah, like, why would you think of that?
You would never think to do that. Now,
We're gonna do something different, though. We're not gonna do that.
if you
He takes
just...
double damage if we do this. You do take damage yourself.
But the
But we can
flashing is
take it.
really fun.
Alright,
It's
alright, I'm
super
gonna
weird.
get in gaming position over here.
Alright, focus
for
time. You got
our-
this.
Dark Dragon final boss. Phase 2 of the traffic cone head man. Alright. Okay, that's okay.
Really close.
Yeah.
Just 1 or 2 more of those and we're out of here.
Just gonna take it easy and not try to jump on the claw. Just in case.
Alright.
Nah.
It's gotta be like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, it is. Not the balls.
Oh, I guess I should.
Oh my lord. Give me another claw. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. There. Thank you. Time! Yay! We killed the boss.
in 208. That's a Zelda dungeon record.
Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Yes! It's over.
We did the thing, and now we're gonna try to sleep for like 2 hours before A Link to the Past is on.
Woo! We saved the girl! Yay, Din is free. Dark Dragon is dead.
thanks for the good games.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, for chatting, for the donos, helping the children.
You all have really held it down and made this a really fun segment, so thank you.
Yeah, that's the speedrun. And I'm really happy I was able to showcase it for you guys tonight. My Twitch name is Satan_spawn. We do speedruns there, usually.
Time.
Yes, time!
Yes, transition.
Yeah, we're, I guess we're done. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the run.
Yeah,
As
we're
much
gonna
as I
we're
did.
gonna get you some more gamers on stream very shortly here.
Yeah,
Thanks
we
for
have
chilling
Wand of
with us.
Gamelon, right? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
really
night, gamers.
exciting
See you
one.
very soon.